Let us compare and contrast the purchasing decisions of OnlyFans stars based on sex. Not like that. Between men and women that are on the platform, what they end up doing with their proceeds from the generous simps that are out there. Okay, OnlyFans model, she's a 24-year-old idiot, and she bought a £535,000 5-bedroom house after ranking in $35,000 a month. And she is so stupid thinking that that's definitely going to be staying there forever. She's always going to be making $35,000. Just, oh, don't worry, guys. It's just selling feet pics right now. Sure thing. You're going to have to do more lewd and lascivious shit in order to maintain that level of income. Hopefully you're ready for that lifetime of headache. They're stupid. And, well, hey, if she's going to be getting into real estate and shit, I wouldn't necessarily say 5-bedroom house. A single family house is the best way to go. Like a 4-plex or a 3-plex or something like that. And then you get a bunch of tenants that are in there. Everybody else pays off the mortgage while you just live for free. And then you can just move on. You can get a different, cash out refinance, or you can just get, different other ways to maximize your down payment. But anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself, and she's not thinking about that either. So why the hell should I? A young woman bought her dream car. Oh boy, what kind of a car did she buy on top of, and making £300,000 in just 18 months. Yeah, if you're going to be buying a house and a luxury car, which I'd imagine this probably isn't a Nissan Altima that was her dream car, so it is probably something that she can't afford in the long term, and this is just basically going to end up leading to her, sinking out or searching out a simp or a sugar daddy in order to pay her bills. But it's OnlyFans. What did you expect? Morgan Doyne, 24, from Barnsley, launched her OnlyFans account after seeing other women she knew making money from it, and has flaunted her success in the face of jealous trolls. What a fucking idiot. Morgan, who studied chemistry and forensics, thought that, it's too hard, to work in a lab or some shit. I just want to take pictures of my pussy. A steady $35,000 a month. Just started, and I've made a steady $35,000, I'm sure. She used the money to buy a $40,000 Ford Mustang. Fantastic. And just moved into a $535,000 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom detached house in the country after paying a 50% deposit. Holy shit. Bro, that's a nice place. But not for a chick who just monetizes her beauty, you idiot. I saw a girl I went to school with making some money from it, and I decided to give it a try. I never expected to make as much money as I did, and it took off so well that it became my full-time job this first month. I had no idea how to do it, and to just make over $70, but by 3 months I was earning $7,000 a month, and now it's a steady $35,000 a month. Yeah, fantastic, for just mediocre looks like that. And that's what ends up paying the bills, huh? Just fucking ridiculous. But the support of her family, friends, and subscribers, oh my god, I would say, and apparently also some simp taking her seriously, because I think that there's also something to say about that engagement ring that's on her hand. So yeah, I think they're probably overselling the amount that this OnlyFans independent boss babe is allowing this flippant industry to carry the load is maybe a little bit over exaggerated, just saying. Morgan said, my friends don't really care at all when I told them, and my mom was shocked at how much money you can make, but hey, they're all really supportive. Yeah, no word from the dad, who's probably nowhere in the picture. It's usually men online that have something to say and give me abuse. I don't know what they get so mad about. No, just because you're buying stupid things and that you don't realize that, yeah, you're 24 right now, but the internet doesn't forget, and that this is inflating your own self-worth. But you go, girl. They say, what are you going to tell your kids when you have them and they grow up? Some get really competitive and say, don't have a rejoinder to that. Don't have any comeback on that. No. It's just men pointing out the obvious thing. I earn more money than you. I have a degree. I went to university for my career. Oh yeah, some get competitive. And it's like, no, chances are you probably don't, because this is a lot of money, but with fast money comes slow problems. But it's funny because really, I get more comments. I get more attention my profile gets, the more people go to my OnlyFans. So they're just helping me make more money, which is exactly the problem, man. They're incentivized to make poor business decisions, spend all of their money and then wonder in a few years' time when everything starts to dry up and they have no tangible skills to go forward into the future. Congratulations, you're making really good decisions. But like I said, man, we got to compare and contrast here. So you got a woman spending frivolously, okay, and I'm sure we're also not getting into the rest of the details. I'm sure that she's definitely spending money and saving it, tucking it away for a rainy day, and then also making wise investment decisions. Well, what you could do with the house, obviously, you know what, hey, with the migrant crisis in the UK, it is a 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom house. You could probably get a few roommates in there if things get really tight because, well, you're not so much anymore. I'm sure you could make ends meet. Might end up having to do that with a little bit more frequency than you might be comfortable with, but you know, it gets easier over time. Like how you were making $70 and then $7,000, now a steady $35,000. You'll be able to figure it all out, right? You're a smart, independent boss, babe, and ain't nobody gonna tell you that you're doing anything wrong with your life. All right, cool. But what about some of the guys, okay? What are some of them boys who are making a lot of money over there on the fans? Marsten Hefner. I have no idea who this dude is. All I seen that he was making $100,000 on OnlyFans. That was his first check that he got, and he bought Pokemon cards and comic books, and his wife was furious. Well, that's why you don't let women make financial decisions, because they're fucking stupid. I joke. No, I don't. She's getting mad. She's getting mad that he's making smart business decisions. Okay. It might sound foolish. Oh my god, he bought Pokemon cards and comic books. Do you understand? Do you understand how that shit appreciates in value like crazy? You hear about a rare baseball card selling every once in a while for millions of dollars. There is shit from your childhood that may end up doubling, tripling, quadrupling, 10xing in value. And it just so happens that Pokemon cards and comic books, and this isn't even like, you know, one of those shitty first appearances of Lady Thor. I did a little pre-screening on this, and it's like, this guy made a smart fucking decision, by the way. Okay, so let's check this shit out. And lady, if you're looking like that and you think that you're gonna have any sort of pull in this relationship, you better fucking get back in line. Yo, looks like somebody bought, you know, Pearl Davis off of Wish. Fucking make sure that his Pokemon cards are in good shape, stupid. Marsten Hefner's wife was less than pleased when the Playboy scion... Oh, okay. See, I didn't put 2 and 2 together. That this is Hef's kid. Okay, spent $100,000 of his OnlyFans income, not his entire income, by the way, is at least by the way that that's written. So again, just smart decision, tucking away some of his money that he's making, his active income, and putting it into assets that are going to appreciate, just like precious metals, guys. Like, I'm legitimate when I'm saying this is a smart business decision. I'm like, you're lighting money on fire. Anna Lambra, who gives a shit? 34, exclusively tells Page 6 in an interview alongside her husband, who initially joined OnlyFans specifically to fund his love of collecting. Dope. It's kind of made me die inside. Yeah, it's because you're stupid. It's just so much money. I think it's a volatile investment. It's really not the shit that he bought, you fucking tard. But again, don't take financial advice from a 4. It's frivolous to spend money that way. Lambra some bitch explains that she was very against the idea when the writer, gamer, and collector 33 first brought up the idea because she felt that the money should go towards buying a new house or renovations. Yes, is shit that doesn't appreciate in value. You're so dumb. Just buy a new house. Stupid. You're stupid. Unless you're gonna leverage the income and, you know, flip the house. And there's a bunch of shit that you can do, but she's not thinking that far ahead. Or things for the home. Yeah, exactly. Just a bunch of worthless shit. So that's where I kind of get a little bit, you know, resentful, she admits. But no, okay, this is something that this dude bought, okay? Hefner bought the Disco Holo Shadowless Charizard card for $40,000. You know what that shit goes for? A lot more than $40,000, by the way. Okay, because I looked at some of this shit not that long ago, because your boy may or may not have a couple of rare Pokemon cards from back in the cut. I was somebody who also did a little collecting myself, and some of the cards that I have, well, aren't at the $40,000 mark, because I wasn't fortunate enough to get one of those. That was either a promo or, actually with all the misprints that were on there, I think it was also a misprint as well. Like, those are super de-duper rare, by the way. So yeah, $40,000, and that right there, it's only going to go up because there was only so many of those that were printed at a certain amount of time. And yeah, That's called a smart decision, okay? Because as you can see, even in good condition, CGC2, yeah, okay, so that's been graded and all that stuff. That's totally fine. Paid $10,000 for something else also in that line, and yeah, he gets that graded. If those are all scratches and shit like that, maybe it's a little bit down from that, but yeah, that's probably going to end up being graded at like 7 or 8, maybe. Because what else also gets graded and appreciates over time? I think you're starting to catch on, maybe. But Hefner, whom whatever describes as a very passionate, did his research over the course of several months and decided to make 3 significant purchases. A disco holographic, that's what Holo is, okay. Shadowless Charizard card for $40,000, a CGC2 Disco Holo Shadowless Blastoise Pokemon card for $10,000, and a CGC Amazing Fantasy 15, okay. Which, if you don't know anything about comic books, it's the first appearance of Spider-Man, okay. That is super fucking rare, by the way. That is one of the most rare comic books, and then especially at that grading, like Amazing 15, and there's another one that's up there at the same level. The first appearance of Fantastic Four, like they're right up there, especially when it comes to Marvel. Like obviously you got your first Action Comics #1 with Superman and all that shit, but that right there, first appearance of Spider-Man, like that's only going to appreciate in value. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Oh, we're still in a recession, so the comic hasn't made a profit, he shares. Well, yeah, of course, you just bought it, but come on. Remember, this thing was 12 cents back in the fucking day. So, yeah, he shares, clarifying that his goal for all the items is to sell them at a profit once the market turns in his favor. Yeah, exactly. And that right there, that's a ridiculous good buy, okay? He bought it for $50K. It'll be tough. It'll be tough to say what he ultimately ends up making off of it, but that's in good condition. It's already slabbed. Like, there's no downside to that purchase. After he and whatever Lamborghini welcomed their first child in July, Hefner said he diversified from OnlyFans earnings to help out with both him and his son's S&P 500 indexes. Good on him. And also give some to Anna. Who's Anna? But S&P 500 doesn't motivate me like Pokemon cards. Exactly, man. It's one of those things that, it'll resonate with guys, okay? Having something tangible. It was like how the whole NFT thing should have taken off, but because there was nothing tangible about it at all, well, it just completely went up in smoke. And what was something that I was seeing, something like 90 to 95% of NFTs now are completely worthless. Like even Logan Paul, not regarding his scam or anything like that, ended up taking a complete fucking bath on one of his investments, losing like 6 digits on something else, but that's fine. Losing 6 digits, that's like half of his future ex-wife's little black book. Okay, like, don't worry about it. The pair, who also rely on a Lamborghini's salary as an environmental project manager, I doubt it, and Marston's inheritance from his late father, yes, Hugh Hefner, don't consider their lifestyle to be ostentatious. But they do enjoy traveling to places like Disney World and Japan, which Lamborghini makes sure that they note they'd be able to afford comfortably without any outside income. Well, yeah, so would he, by the way, because, well, based on that posture, he probably knows a thing or two about money. Marston goes on to assure us that Lamborghini, that he got his fix when he bought the card that he wanted as a kid, and willing to put a majority of his future earnings towards a bigger backyard or new home, preferably one with a higher ceiling, given that he's 6'5". I'm 6'6", and you don't need a place with a higher ceilings. Like, we got 9-foot ceilings in this fucking place, and there you go, I'm right on the roof, for Christ's sake. So okay, who cares? She's just trying to flex and get a bigger place, and he's like, I'm Hugh Hefner's kid, I'm making smart business decisions, you better shut the fuck up. And I'm 6'5". But yeah, man, that's the difference between what men and women who are big on OnlyFans purchase: depreciating assets and appreciating assets. You do, in fact, love to see it. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.